Hey y'all. So today is probably just gonna be a vent. I haven't done my Bible study yet today. I am gonna do it, but I haven't done it yet. And I don't know where to start. Today was a hard day. It was a hard day. I even journaled today on my lunch break. Not necessarily nothing about work that made it a hard day. It actually was last night. So after I did my Bible study, I did something that I should not have done. And I knew I shouldn't have, and I did it anyway. And when I saw what I seen, it just affected a lot. So much so that I just felt different in my whole being. Everything just felt different. And I still prayed, but I like to be honest. So, like I said, I talk to God as if He's right here with me. So, I was honest with Him. I let Him know what I was feeling. But I told Him I was still going to be obedient. I was still going to pray and all that stuff. And today it was just, I guess I was still harboring those feelings from last night. So it did carry over into my day. And then I spoke to somebody that could relate. And they said something to me, and it kind of made me be real and honest with myself. So she said, you just need to give it all to God. And I was like, I have. And she was like, okay, but like, have you really? Or did you say, Lord, I'm gonna give it to you. You took your hands off, and then when things start to feel uncomfortable, you put your hands back on the wheel. And I said, the second one. And she was like, yeah, you, like, when you give it to God, you really have to give it to God. And she was like, no matter what's happening, you really have to give it to God. But then she also brought something to my attention too. She said, because I mentioned, like, it's just so much stuff going on, and like, I'm literally tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of fighting. I'm not giving up, but I just want the Lord to know that I'm tired of fighting. And she said, that just means that you're getting closer to your breakthrough. She was like, but we don't decide when God gives us that breakthrough. She was like, because if you can't fully give everything to God, you're going to keep delaying that process. And as much as I didn't want to hear it, I was like, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So this is me being real. This is me being honest. And again, this is my spiritual journey. And I was told to put these videos out, so I'm being obedient. So this is a part of my obedience. But I'm gonna let y'all know, this is not easy, right? This is not easy. When you really decide that you want to live for God, like fully live for God, it's not gonna be easy. And I was like, I made a comment and I was like, when I was sinning and in the world, I didn't have to worry about this stuff. And she laughed and I chuckled a little bit too, because yeah, I said it jokingly, but like, she was like, I mean, that's the point. It's easy to sin. And when you're sinning, of course, there's no spiritual warfare going on because you already sinning. It's when you decide that you are going to fully and truly live for God and be obedient to his word and stay diligent and consistent, is when these tests and these attacks, that's when they're going to come. And again, I was like, you're right. You're right. And y'all, to be honest with you, I really think I needed that. Like, I really think that I just needed to get those feelings and emotions out, but do so in a safe space with somebody that understands, somebody that's all currently in their walk with Christ as well and can understand where my feelings are coming from, knowing that I'm not like upset with God or blaming God for anything, but just I'm upset in what's happening. So again, I'm doing my part in being obedient. I don't know who these videos will reach. I don't know who's going to watch them. I don't even know if people are going to make it past the first 30 seconds without swiping away. I don't know. All I was told to do was to document my journey. And I've been doing that since it dropped into my spirit to do so. I'm not questioning it. I'm going to continue to do it. Again, this is all very new for me. This is very uncomfortable for me because I do not talk to cameras. Even on my social media pages, I have 3 pictures. And I post like when I'm out and about, but I don't post when I'm out and about. Of course, I post after I leave that place. But even still, I don't get on Instagram and talk. I don't even get on live, y'all. So clearly there's a bigger agenda that I don't know about. And I just need to just be obedient. And even when I feel like I can't go any further, to push forward, use the little bit of faith that I do have to push me through. Because I think that's the test. Let's throw all these things at her and see what she does. And y'all, you know what's so crazy? As I'm talking, I'm just thinking back to when I was reading the book of Job. I am in my Job season, y'all. I'm in my Job season where God has allowed this test to happen to prove that I am going to still follow God and give him all the praise and the glory. But I just feel like that story is resonating with what I'm going through, because y'all, there has been so much loss in the past month. I'm surprised that I still have my sanity. Whew, all glory be to God, because that's the only way that I'm making it through, honestly. My prayers is what's getting me through. So, if you haven't, I encourage you to read the book of Job. Maybe it'll help you in your own situation if you're going through something. But thank you for listening to me talk for the past 12 minutes. I hope this helps you. And I will see y'all in the next video.